Even today, I have other records that you are a scammer. And besides being a scammer, that you are a cocaine dealer.
So this video is basically to break down an interview that Dr. Hassan Ayariga had with Nurse Tenor on TikTok Live. In fact, I've brought you a excerpt of the interview that they did, part of it, but I didn't get the full interview. Now I have the full interview and I want us to go through it. Now take note that I don't have any problem with Dr. Hassan Ayariga. Neither am I not an associate of the Igbo king. I don't know the Igbo king. In fact, I'm not in Ghana to even know or associate with the Igbo king. I'm just reporting as the story is and what I heard. And that is the reason why I try to do photojournalism. Most of the videos I bring, I try to attach videos of them so that it wouldn't look like I stayed in my room and concocted a story. So every story that I present, I give you video fact for you to know what I'm talking about. So that is it. Now let's come into the story. So we're going to break the story one after the other. What Dr. Hassan Ayariga said. And this interview was after he was sued by the Igbo king. The Igbo king asked him to desist from talking about him. In fact, the court should order Dr. Hassan Ayariga to cease and desist from mentioning his name. He shouldn't mention his name anywhere. And then two, he should stop the threat, and then the monetary values also come into it. But after that, Dr. Hassan Ayariga went and granted an interview to Nurse Tenor and said that court or no court, they are going to talk about him. In fact, they are going to cause a citizen arrest. And a lot of things he said, we are going to break it down. So I'm just giving you a prelogue so that you know what we are going to listen. So I will break it down, and then maybe when I need to come in, I will come in. So let's listen after you leave your comment in the comment section.
To put their money inside, and when they make the money, they don't give him the money. Do you think I'm joking? Do you think I'm lying? Is that the case? I said Nigerian boys have called me. And that evidence is there.
Yeah.
That tape recording is there.
Yeah.
That voice messages are there.
Yeah.
They have called me. And they said, when they do contact with you, even today, I have other records that you are a scammer. And besides being a scammer, that you are a cocaine dealer.
So at this point, Dr. Hassan Ayariga is still alleging that he has recordings that shows that the Indies Igbo is a scammer and is a cocaine dealer. That is quite some tough allegations, especially after you have been sued and being asked to desist from talking about him. You have evidence that shows that the Igbo king is a scammer and is a cocaine dealer. Now let's continue with the voice.
Add it to it. I have another voice message today. That means besides he being a scammer, he's a cocaine dealer. And the person who called me, you know what the person said? His first house. That his first house is behind TT Brothers. His first house when he came to Ghana, after he had done scamming and made money, the first house he bought is behind TT Brothers. We should go and find out whether he doesn't have a house at TT Brothers. And that his name is Chooks.
So what point does this make that his name is Chooks, and after coming to Ghana, after what, scamming, you are the one, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, you are the very person who said that he came to Ghana to sell cassettes. So at what point did he become a fraudster and a scammer? I'm just asking questions, please. I'm not judgmental. I'm just asking questions. Questions that any logical person, any sane journalist or human being will ask. So I'm just asking questions. Okay, let's move on.
It's called Chooks.
That is called Chooks. I am telling you. So you see?
Yeah.
And that is called Chooks. And that when he started doing the scamming, he went to Nigeria and brought his brother in a Ghana must go back.
Really?
And that brother today is in Pram Pram, buying, selling lands and do all sort of nonsense. All right? And bringing Nigerians, when they bring Nigeria, they take money from them, and he's the one selling land to Nigerians. And at the same time building to them. He's called Bogat. Togas. Is it Togas or Bogas? And that brother, he has about 4 guns in his car.
Eesh.
I have asked the National Security to look for him tonight.
Wow, that is such an allegation. The Igbo king brought his brother to Ghana in the Ghana must go back. Really? Can that happen? in that point, didn't they come by flight? Did they come by water or how? I'm only asking questions, please. Anyway, so that's what he said, and that his brother has got guns in his car. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on because we only listen, we don't judge.
And that's the Chuck's brother. And even sometimes he buy litigation land, and then he's now a millionaire in Ghana here.
Coming from Nigeria and selling land in Ghana.
Yes. As we are talking, some people are sending me video evidences. As we are talking, Dr. Ayariga did some video evidence. Please watch it. So you see, when you come to the court and go to the court and say that Dr. Ayariga said that somebody has called him and said that you are a scammer and you do business, what is wrong with describing your attitude by people? What is wrong? I describe the attitude, your behavior that people have said. I have the right. You went and sat on TV and said Ghanaians are uncultured and they are sick in their mind. We will come after you on that. We are uncultured.
So Dr. Hassan Ayariga is asking a question that what is wrong with him saying that, describing his attitude that people have told him. Does that mean that, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, if somebody comes to tell me that you, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, you are a thief and that you stole something, please, I'm just asking questions. I'm just making assumptions. And that you stole something, I can just go somewhere and call you a thief without evidence because somebody told me. Is that what it means? I'm just asking questions once again. And let me point this out that there is somebody sleeping, snoring in the video. The video was a TikTok live recorded in the evening. It went late in the night. So some of the guys who were on live, they were the ones sleeping. I'm not the one, so don't assume with me. Now let's move on. Let's continue.
We are sick in our mind. Nobody send you to court. Now we will send you to court. We will send you to court on every single thing that you have said. You will run away. Lawsuit. You will get 50 lawsuits by Monday to Wednesday, Friday. 50 lawsuits. We will see which court you go. Which court you go from morning to afternoon.
He needs to divide himself into 50.
We will show you how lawsuits are in this country. Monday to Friday, he will receive 50. He should brace himself. He doesn't get heart attack. 50 lawsuits from Ghanaians. Every single thing he has said. We are ready for it. Listen to this man, or this whoever called himself, that because of me, my statement that I've made on TV, he has lost a business deal of $5.6 million. Oh my God!
No, it's
so
funny.
He's bringing his scamming and stupidity to me.
It's funny.
You say that because of me, you have lost a business deal of 5. Let me put it to him. If because of me you have lost a business deal of 5.6, that means you are either a scammer. Number one. Or number two, you are a liar. Number three, your business people cannot trust.
No, they've not got trust.
You're not trustworthy.
They've not got trust.
Yes, you don't have no trust. It's either it's a scam business which you have lost. Because listen to me, if I am a businessman with you, how do I care about somebody sitting on TV 3 months ago and making allegations against you? Would I will stop and cancel my business activities? How is that my problem? How is that my businessman problem? Me, I have businesses I'm doing. You have businesses you are doing, right? But who will cancel a business because of 5.6 million? Because somebody says that some people have called him to say that you are a scammer. Chineke God. My brother, then you have big problem in your hand. Your problem is that you are not trustworthy 1 minute. So now you are bringing your...
So Dr. Hassan Ayariga is asking that who will cancel a business deal you have with him because somebody said something about you. It happens a lot of the time. When you are dealing with anybody and you start hearing rumors about the person, people shared allegation that he's a scammer, like the doctor has mentioned like 5 to 7 times in this interview. He's a scammer, he's a fraudster, and no other person than a former presidential aspirant calling you such names. You are likely to lose such deals. And Dr. Hassan Ayariga knows this. He knows this. He knows this. You lose the business. In fact, even if you have a contract, you are going to lose it. Sometimes if you are even working somewhere, you can be fired just for the mere allegation, because people don't want to associate with such tags, scammer, this fraudster. They won't associate with you. So, doctor, that is the answer to that.
Your 419 business with me, I am ready for you to call. Your 419 business with me, you will not survive it. And that he was looking for damages of the 5.6.
No, that is what pains me, because he said it's that 5.6 million US dollars that he said he lost. He's now looking for a way to use that 5.6 million and gain that from you because of the lawsuit. Come on.
So you see how scammers are. Illiterate scammer, say it again. So, and now he won 50 million Ghana cedis.
Now you know when he went on TV3, he said that the only business he owns in Ghana is Mothercare.
Mothercare, that's what he said.
But now
we have all the records.
He's telling us that he has
is a Mothercare that is 5.6. Is a Mothercare that is $5.6 million. We'll come to that. I wrote a letter yesterday to be submitted to Ghana Revenue Authority. A petition. I want them to go and investigate all his companies. And I've asked them to look into all his bank accounts. From the day he came from Ghana, every 5 years, what he has been doing for the 5 years up to today. I've written a petition. It will be submitted on Monday morning. He will run out of this country before the court day. After the 17th deadline, it's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable.
We won't go much into the law, because he'll be here getting tips and ideas. Because you just be what does Dr. Ayariga do? You want to know, you know that you will never give him any clue. You will pounce on him like
I said 50. You should wait. He's going to get 50 logins from 50 Ghanaians, 50 different Ghanaians. Every day he will get 2-3 logs against you. He should prepare. This country is going to be hot for him. Very, very hot. 50 law cases against him. We'll see what he says. But his ultimatum still stands. Still stands. The youth of Ghana should remember that after the...
So Dr. Hassan Ayariga, I mean, keep confirming that they also serve the Igbo King lawsuit. And this interview was recorded, I think, about a week, yeah? Okay, we are yet to hear or find out if the Igbo King has received any of the lawsuit. If he has, maybe we are not aware yet, so we are yet to confirm that one. Let's move on.
17th, we are going to initiate citizen arrest. I am not joking. Look, it's not everything I want to tell you. Even government officials have called me. And I want to keep that to myself.
Okay, thank you.
I want to keep that to myself. That's a situation between me and government. But I want him to know that nobody, his citizens, Nigerian citizens are not happy with him. Ghanaians are not happy with him. People around the world are not happy with him. And almost everybody is not happy with him. He can ridicule himself or let his wife go and ridicule herself. It will not fly with her. Let the wife go and ridicule herself to the vice president. It will not fly with her. This is not a matter to joke. This is about Ghana. I am fighting for the Ghanaian people. I am not fighting for myself. Whatever we are doing for the people of Ghana. And we want Nigerians to know, whatever we are doing, I personally, whatever I'm doing, I'm helping the Nigerians. I'm helping their government. I'm helping their citizens. Because they themselves are not fighting their criminal elements. We will fight them here for them. The youth of Ghana will not wait for Nigerian criminal elements to take over our country. We have good Nigerians who are living in this country. decent Nigerians who are living in this country, doing their businesses and walking around, they've been with us years. We've never had a problem with them. Until this so-called Igbo king decided to parade himself, use that kingdom to lure people and scam people. Because when you come and tell Ghanaians that the video was not an intended video to do it, you did not intend to do it, and you just did it. What did you do it for? What was the intent of doing that video? And lying to the people, lying to the society that you have acquired 50 acres of land, and you said no, this is an old video. What is called old video here is the content we are looking at, not the duration or the
what
period
you said,
of the video.
What you said is what we are interested in.
We are looking interested in. Not the period at the time you said it. No, it's not interesting. It's not important to us. It's the information, the content. Now, you say you are a king. Now you say you are no more a king. But you have put 16 sub-chiefs. When we go to court, you will tell us how you are able to install 16 sub-chiefs and call yourself a chief in Ghana. That one is a criminal offense. And that one, 25 years in prison.
Hey, the chieftains I've read.
So guys, this is the whole interview between Dr. Hassan Ayariga and the Igbo king. It was getting too late and people on the TikTok live were already sleeping and snoring, so they had to close. So what do you make? I'm not here to pass verdict. I mean, we listen, we don't judge. I listen, I don't judge. I only bring you this. So this is the interview. What do you think? Do you think Dr. Hassan Ayariga can be liable to, can lose the court case? Or you think is nothing? Let me know your comment in the comment section.